Back at it. Trying to get this case stuffed in the corner so I can finally maybe use this nice TV stand I found on a tree lawn last year, and it's been sitting here until I could make room to put it over there. So let's see if I can get this started to move it. Yo, yo, yo. I'm trying to move this thing with everything on it, and there's not a lot of room to negotiate. I'm sure this weighs a couple 100 pounds. It's full of nothing but CDs mostly and tapes. Can't get any leverage. Let me think. I wonder. Where does this go? Oh, this is loose. That thing is so fragile. Let's see if I can push it with my feet. Your biggest muscles, your legs. Oh, my hip, my hip. Doesn't like that. Yep, see how easy that is? Pretty close. All right. Now we got to get it pushed back. Oh, there's a plug there. That should get fixed. Oh, don't do that. Ten and a half to 16. Dang receptacle back there. Of course there is. And it's not fixed. Give me a piece of paper. That's charged. There's a piece of paper. Terrible measurement. It Did you hear the snow rumble off the roof? I think that's what it was. Okay, I got notes. Because this ain't gonna get moved anytime soon. It means tools and work. I'm gonna need one more pair of pliers. I'm gonna need one more pair of pliers. This is power. Oh yeah, that's hot. Can you hear that? I can. See if I can hear it in the other room. we found it. Okay. Used to be a very good friend, did some of this wiring. And man, he's a terrible electrician. I'm sorry. I wasn't around when he did this shit. And I didn't get to check it. And then, well, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter much. Billy Pendrati, aka Tex. Tex got into bad drugs. I need lights. Alright, let's get some lights. This is so much work now because everything's in the way. Alright, where can we plug in? No, that's not good. Okay. Oh, what a pain in the butt. See if we can show you what we're doing. I should record this separately, actually. I should do a video. Ah, tubs. Hello, hello. So I'm trying to move this shelf full of CDs into the corner, all the way into the corner, so I can pull this cheap plastic thing I've been using for a TV stand and put this really nice glass TV stand here that I found on a lawn. But when I slid this down, that showed up. So I need to finish fixing that because it's going to get covered again. I got lots of wires in this place. So USB. Oh, neck lamps. Oh, I gotcha. I need more light than that. I have one. Yeah, I've never owned one of those silly things. A friend of mine used to wear one. I've got this USB light here. I keep forgetting. It's pretty nice. It's pretty bright. Keep forgetting about it. It's not silly? Sure it is. Knitting in their car at night. Well, the knitting needles make too much noise so their husband can't sleep. What do these people all live in like one room houses and they can't turn the lights on because everybody else is sleeping? Anyway, so this is an example of what not to do when wiring up a receptacle. I've already checked that the power is off with my tester. Where's my tester? Is it in my pocket? Where's my tester now? Oh, there it is. So, your volt tester, or volt pan, or tick tracer. It'll tell you. See, this side of the wire is not the hot side. The bottom is. Not this side, that's the neutral. And these are dead. I already checked it, turned the breaker off. But the only thing that really proves that it's dead is to get a meter and touch metal to metal. But I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Well, I guess they can turn the radio on to whatever noise they want, right? All right, let's see here. Can I do this? So anyway, I gotta get in here, grab these wires. There's cobwebs here. And guess what? I have a vacuum right here. Because I was just vacuuming the floor. Do some more heavy cleaning here. Oh, it's on the other break. That's on the same breaker. Doesn't work. What the frick? All right, gotta plug the vacuum in somewhere else. Ugh. Where can I plug it in? This should work over here, right? Yep. I can get to this one maybe. Okay. I got like, I think I've got 3 receptacle circuits in this room. I always overdo stuff. Okay, loud noise. Cobwebs everywhere. no more cobwebs. Ugh. Let's see here. We need tools. Got electrical cutters and strippers. We got good strong needle nose pliers. We've got automatic strippers. Oh, come on. Anyhow, they work. Got the screwdriver and pliers. Lineman's pliers, or an electrician's hammer as it's known, because you hit with the side of it. Not that side. Use this side. Makes a good hammer, like a sculptor. You don't have to look at what you're hitting with it, because it's big and flat, unlike a hammer. And then we got my nut driver, because my fingers can't twist wire nuts too well anymore. So you put it in a drill or a screwdriver, or just use your hand because it's much bigger to grab. And we got to take all these wires out. Oh, I didn't vacuum that. What the hell am I doing? Who's in charge here? We never backstab the wires. That's a bad... I'll show you guys. Never put the wires in the back. That's very poor connections. Plus there's copper showing. That's terrible. You always go around the screws. Always. Unless the screws have a clamping type feature with a plate. That's a very much more expensive receptacle. But these, what we call backstabbing ones that just push in, terrible connection. Starts fires, gets loose, terrible, terrible. My friend did this nonsense. Yep, automatic strippers are the cat's meow. You only need one hand instead of trying to do two, which means it's tricky. So some of these, I may have to go get my little screwdriver. Sometimes you can just wiggle these things and the wire will come out. Because the only thing holding the wire in there, it's like a fingernail. It's like your fingernail is bent and the wire goes in along your fingernail, just the nail, and the thing in there is curved like your fingernail and grabs the wire. It's a terrible connection. Not a lot of surface area. Bad. But Tex was not exactly in his right mind when he was doing this, but I bet he was doing this all the time when he was an electrician, so that means he was doing pretty shitty work. All right, I gotta get a little tiny pocket screwdriver. This is what happens when you wait to get things done years later. This should have been done 20 years ago. Okay, little pocket screwdriver. There's a slot in the back of these things. You can push in and release the tab. Sometimes you can just twist it and the wire will pop out, but I'm not gonna try and fight it here. Okay, there's one. Billy. I tried helping him out for a little bit by giving him a place to stay up here, but he was so messed up. I didn't realize. I found empty liquor bottles all over the place after I kicked him out. And I think I heard he died in jail, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. See these slots right there? Stick the screwdriver in there and it releases. Releases the Kraken. Alright. Oh gosh, I should have moved. I didn't notice this. What do we got in here? I hate doing this work anymore. I really don't like doing it. You gotta use your fingers so much, and my fingers are worn out. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Let's see here. I have to make splices. Because that's the other thing. You don't go through the receptacle like he was doing. You, make splices and you go with one wire from each piece of the circuit into the device. Yeah, it's just so much work fighting this stuff to get in there. I'm tired of it. Tired. Let me think here. Should I strip some of that? My fingers just don't want to work anymore. This is hard stuff to bend. I'm tired of it. Alright. Let's see here. What are we doing? Let's see here. I don't like him doing that, but... Make sure it's dead. Touch both of them together. Wait a minute, you did your own work, Julia? I'm going to report you to the government. Oh, I got to get wire nuts. So many things. So many things. What's on the floor there? Got wire nuts right up here, I think. My jug of wire nuts is dusty. spring connectors, wire nuts. They take up so much room though. Alright, I need more room here. How am I gonna do that? I need wire. Ah! I need pigtails. I need wire. Oh yeah. Tell me, look at all the junk you need here. I'm not thinking. I have to go find some black, some white, and some ground. Oh my. Alright, I found some wire. Oh. It's too much. It's like working under the dash of a car. Okay. White wire. I hate 12 gauge wire. It's so heavy, so thick. Okay, let's cut that off because there's some damage to the cable, to the wire. Strip it. Which one? That one, huh? Okay. All right. Let's see here. Neutrals. Hots and grounds. What are you doing here? Oh, this shelf is in the way. Let me think here. I can bring my neutral over here. It's not going to fit like that. Okay. So. I wish I had one of those twisters for the wire that you can use on the drill. Those are cool. I didn't have those when I was really doing lots of work. That's a new thing. Newfangled. Thing. Alright. Scrap wire, scrap wire, scrap. Alright, can I do this here? Where's the wire? So, proper way is to twist the wires, then put the nut on. But a lot of people just put the nut on. Depends how anal you want to be about your work or not. This wire's got a bend in it. Straighten it out. Oh. I'm just not organized here. Come on. I want that tool that the drill uses so bad. Really got to order some of those. Oh, my legs. Oh. What am I doing? Come on, start twisting. Come on, wires, work. What is your problem? Okay. Oh, scared me. Got a loose connection on that light. Where is it? Right there. Who's the electrician around here? All right. So anyway. All right, got that one twisted. Now I'm going to just cut it off a little so they're all even. No, it's not going to fall. I forgot there's a fundraiser tonight for a friend of mine who's got cancer and a bunch of other health problems, apparently. I don't really have any money to give, but I do want to make an appearance. Maybe I'll have $5. Okay, let's put a wear nut on. So with the beauty of this, if your fingers can't twist them, you can stick this on here and you got something to grab. Or you can just use the drill gently. Close enough. All right, that's one. Oh, we gotta stuff it all in there. I hate this work. I hate it, hate it, hate it. The grounds. Where am I gonna do the grounds at? Bring them over here. Bring my hots over here. What is this ground wire doing? Okay, let's make up some black wire and some ground wire. Cut that off. Oh, my legs. Strip that. Come on, fingers. My finger is so sore for some reason. Oh. Well, that's not the right hole. Somebody else said that. Oh. All right, I nicked the wire. Start over. Some of the newer strippers, you don't have to find a hole. You can just grab it and it'll pull the insulation off. My legs. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Cut that. Get this in here. Oh, come on. Wires. I don't really like that. Do I like that? Oh, Daniel. That didn't start real good. I think that one's too short. That's why. I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. Where is it? Daniel. twisting this together. Alright. Got a little more room there. Cut your pieces of copper because you don't want somebody walking on that ever. Especially when you're working in a house with carpeting or floors. Okay. Let's get the grounds done now. All right. What are we doing? Can't believe he did this kind of work. Yeah, well. Billy. Okay. Let's cut that one there. We're gonna make a ground wire now. Strip it carefully. Okay, that's long enough. Throw that on the ground. Throw that out there. Don't need that. Where's the ground wire? Did I cut it? Getting ahead of myself. I didn't cut it off. Silly boy. Alright, throw that out. Alright, let's get these all twisted up. And we can start assembling. Still a little long. You know, fingers just don't want to hold this stuff anymore. Okay, trim this back a little. Put your wire nut on. Spin your partner round and round. Can't hold this stuff like I used to. Alright. That's done. Let's see if we can fold all this up in here now. That's the part I always really hated. Especially when you got clean walls. These aren't clean. These got to be. I don't like how the wire is going right now because I prefer to have the wire nut pointing up, not down. If it happens to come loose, it might fall off. If it's pointing up, it'll sit on there. So remember that. Electricians always do it with their nuts up. But these wires aren't going to be long enough for me to fold them that way. So can't do it. Is that in there? Oh yeah, I can't see. I hate working on stuff so close to the ground. Also, all right. Okay, which way we're gonna do? Grounds down or grounds up? Grounds down. Ground is over there. Okay, let's bend our wires. Okay, screwdriver. Okay. Need to strip that more. Let's see, how's that gonna fold? It's going up. It's gonna be on this side. This is gonna be my hot. Over here. Let's bend that up. Okay. Let me think here. Okay. Let's cut that there. Strip it back. Come on. Strip this one. Okay. Oh, this is gonna go. Which way am I gonna go? That way. Tighten your extra screws that you're not using. Okay. I have a drill. So much faster. I'm gonna have to get this on there. Oh, I hate this work. And sometimes you'll wrap tape around the device when you're done to protect other things from touching the terminals or whatever, especially tend to do it more in commercial work. And then when you have lots of devices in a box, sometimes it gives you a little extra protection maybe if something comes loose. You want that wire hooked around the screw actually enough where it won't come off on its own. Should be squeezed down to like almost, and then when you tighten it, it'll make it tighter even. Okay. Alright, get these. Now we gotta get it in there. Usually I do a push like that to the twist, just any old way to make sure it'll go in there. And now you can just use your drill to zoom the screws in. Put the bottom one in first. I should mark a circuit on here. This is number 10, I think. And I need a cover plate. And the outlet is the wrong color. I just realized it's a white outlet. It's okay. Alright, so where's my Sharpie? Circuit number 10. Usually I write it in the box if I can. And that's a blue box. I don't want a blue marker on a blue box, right? You'll never see that. And then sometimes I'll write it on the device. Maybe if you have a sharp fine point, you can squeeze it in here a little easier. Right on the face of the device like that. Okay. Screw these in. Start your bottom one. I'm gonna need spacers. Here's the hole. Try to get the thing looking not crooked. This box is kind of set back. Probably should have used spacers. Not sure. Let's see here. You don't want your device to move at all, really. So, I think that's going to work. Come on. My finger is sore. Why is that finger so sore? Need a bigger plate cover, really. The plate cover is not covering the bad drywall cutout. So they make 3 sizes of plates. A lot of people don't know that. This is a standard. Then they make a mid-size that's a little wider, and then they make a jumbo that's even bigger in both directions. And it's okay. This is going to be behind this cabinet. I'll cut a hole for in the cabinet. Nobody's ever going to see it, really. All that work. Oh, yeah. Let's make sure it works. Bubble gum. I'm lucky. Okay. Oh, that's nice, Alf. Well, I grew up with some very good gay friends. So you can just basically go suck on a bee's hive. We don't need trash like you here. What's with people? Turn the breaker on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What is with people? Caulk it, and nobody will know. Yeah, that's right. All because I'm moving this shelf down to the corner, but that's okay. We needed to do it. Needed to finish some of these. None of these receptacles are finished. Let's see if the power works. Get off. Don't shock yourself. Look at that, it works. Awesome sauce. Okay. Okay, let's clean up here. All right, where am I going to put all these tools? Put you guys back up here. Actually. I only got like 30 more receptacles to do up here. Anybody want to come do that? Oh, yeah. Garbage. Clean the garbage up. Let's turn the light on. Pick up all our rubbish here. To be the biggest slobs. You leave places messy. Amen. Garbage. garbage, garbage, garbage. Ugh. Have all the rubbish picked up? Nope. Come here. Where is it? So little I can't see it. There it is. No, where'd it go? There it is. Alright. Alright. Got all the garbage picked up. We'll do one last vacuum and try to shove that shelf in there. Oh my. Okay. Throw this out. Where's the plastic bag? I just saw one. Oh, that was downstairs. Okay. Vacuum one last time. Alright. Let's pick up this other stuff. Wire nuts. Unplug this. See more cobwebs. More cobwebs. This only had handles. Oy. Oh, my hips. Oh, my hips. These the feet. Easier if there was room, but I got so much shit. tape measure. It's like literally just enough room to get this new TV stand in here. It's big. 47 1/4. I need more. I need another inch. It's like gotta go all the way over. Literally. What's it say now? Says I'm done. Let me done. I'm done. Stop pushing. All right, 47, 48. Look at that. Ugh. Let's see here. Oh, that's right there now. It's not where I thought it was. Want some 3-inch floppy disks? All right. Okay. Oh. Throw that out. All right. Put this out of here. What's this bag? I don't know. Get rid of it. All right, what do we got here? TV. How long is this cord? That can be there. I had another painting there. Or I should say piece of. You ever see this image of downtown that I found? It's from 1913. Night in Cleveland. It's an artistic rendering of Superior Avenue. That's the Leader building on the corner there. Right in the center. That's West 6th, East 6th, I mean. And this building would be the Holland House Hotel. Says so right there. I worked at the new Holland Hotel. Not. Look at those cars. Oh, cool. Isn't that a cool picture? All right, let's get this TV stand in here now. I've got to clean it and maybe tighten it up. That goes up here. That wasn't there then, was it? No. Put that there. North American Indian portraits. How dirty is that? Pretty dirty. Okay, kitty cat, go get the ball. Alright, where am I gonna put this stuff? I don't know. Oh, here's my big binder. I used to do deliveries. This can go downstairs now, so let's get it out of here. All right. Let's vacuum here for a little bit. this. I don't know where it's gonna go. That's dirty. Let's not put it there. Need to vacuum the cat condominium. It needs cleaning. This book needs to go there. This needs to go back up on top. Oh. That's it. Alright. Oh, here's more stuff. No parking. Street sweeping. Alright, now this giant thing. Oops. It's tightening. Oh, that came all apart. Look at that. I knew something was loose. Where's my screwdrivers? Probably be an Allen wrench or something. Oh, that's coming apart there. Yep. Is what it is. Oh, the insert pulled out. Oh, look at that. Oh, great. Okay. Oops, the insert pulled out. So I think I have to take the whole thing apart to be able to maybe fix it. Alright, what am I doing? These are some sort of Allen wrench. Let me, oh, what's that? Extension cord. Find an Allen wrench. Maybe I can put this insert back in with some glue. This goes in the wood, which it pulled out, and then this screws in. So maybe I have to glue this and let it sit. All right. Gotta take this downstairs and figure out which one we need. Alright, metric Allen wrenches. So now I have to take this whole bottom off so I can see if I can fix this. Probably should use epoxy, but I don't have any. 2-part epoxy. Come on. Nice table. It's $100 and some if you had to buy it. Oh, I see. That came apart. I see. I see, said the blind man. Look at all these cobwebs. Now let's clean up some cobwebs. I need... Alright. I should vacuum first before I use liquids. Alright, let's get rid of the cobwebs. Come here, vacuum. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Look at that dust. Wow. So thick you can cut it with a butter knife. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, this is a part. Pull that off. Pull that off. All right, now we gotta see if we can fix this. Some. All right, I have to take the glass off. I think so. I have to take this off then. Maybe. Yeah, these both pulled out. I don't know how to fix it. Where's the other insert? I don't have any inserts. Maybe I won't fix it. Maybe it'll just get stuffed back in there. So that's 1, 2. Am I missing a bolt? I forget. Oh. Oh, there's another bolt there. I think I'm missing an insert. No, it's in there. Yeah. I would have to buy parts to fix this. Alright, I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's just dust it. Alright. Surgery on this to get some new parts, which I don't have. Just gonna tuck in there and sit. That's what's gonna happen. Throw that out. Throw that paper towel. Static cling going on. This is the way to clean this glass, boy, because then you don't have to get down in there. Oops. So that's just gonna sit on there. This is gonna go because this is not working anymore. Some LED lights the guy had, but I don't have any of that, so that's garbage. Alright. What do you think I'm doing this? Let's spin this all around. That's gonna go back there. This is at the front. Let's see here. I have nothing holding it together now, except this. This is heavy. Really need two people. Let's see. Let's see, how do I lift this? Right there. It's a jigsaw puzzle. All right, get your hand under there. Oh! Literally just fits. It's all broken. in there. It's in there. What a lot of work. Whoops. That thing's always doing that. Like I said, just enough room. Just enough room. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Oh, there's still dust down here. Isn't that pretty? Whoops. Oops. What's going on here? That thing's in the way. Whew. Cat ball. Oh, I need to wipe that down. This is dusty. Dust everywhere. back a little. Now that we have space, the final frontier. Get that thing out of the middle of the floor. Nice. Oh, now where's all this stuff go? I don't know. Piece of carpet. Nice piece of floor mat. That's the bedroom carpet. Look how nice and plush that is. So plush. Let's see. Put that in the kitchen. What else we got here? Tools. Scrap metal. Alright. Let's see here. Cables. Charging cables. What's this here? Converter box. Thirsty. Man, am I thirsty. Alright, books, magazines, stereo equipment. Oh, there you go. The Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland. It's a whole cool pamphlet on the Federal Reserve. This stuff, I got all this brown stuff I need to get rid of. I wanted to give it to my friends in Switzerland, but I don't know how we're going to ever do that. I kind of know, but I don't know. Clicker pads. You know what a clicker pad is? You know, all that brown's junk. What am I doing? All this stereo gear. I wish I could raise the TV up a little higher. That's too big to fit anywhere, is it? How big is this? Almost 30 inches. Well, it does kind of fit there. That's not the right spot for any of it. How big are these? 17. And you get 2 pieces. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's no room for that. Let me think. I don't know. What's in this box? Dirty clothes. What's in this? Kleenex. Need some Kleenex. It's a green bag. Hey, wait. Green bag. What else is in here? Ziploc bags. Okay, we know where that goes in the kitchen. Five-gallon pail. Got a nice journal, brand new, never used. Legal pad. Oh yes, a classic TV serving tray. Coffee, tea, cigarettes. The David Douglas Company, Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Yeah, where's this go? In the kitchen? Where was I? What's in this box? Garbage bag. Ziploc bags. Shoulder strap for a camera bag. else we got here? Coffee mug parts. Stainless steel kitty bowls. Oh. I forget the name of this kitty cat. I can't remember. That's a bunch of years back. No dates, no names. Can't remember the name of that one. What else we got? Thermoses. Soup thermoses. Cable ties. Coat hanger. More Ziploc baggies. Corn cob holders. Or torture devices. No, that's not Bandit. That was that's over 10 years ago or more. 15. I don't know. Forgotten. Alright, cable ties go in the back room. Plastic shims. This is for candles. I have some candles over here, so we can put those together. We light some candles. Oh, I'm supposed to go fix a sink. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. A box of pens. Cheap junk pens. Junky pens. Bottle of spray bottle. Who knows what that is? More plastic shims. What did I just do with the other one? It's in my hand. A sonic toothbrush. Woo! Electric toothbrush. Wow. Put that over there. Get this box off the floor. Get it gone. Oh, there's an old bottle. 16 fluid ounces. A note in a bottle. Time in a bottle. Whatever. Oh, that's for microwave. I don't know whose microwave. Oh, there's a classic bottle. Knee-high soda. Royal Crown Bottling Company. 9 fluid ounces. Where am I gonna put this? I'm running out of space. Alright, this could go over here. Oh, more Sharpies. Never have enough Sharpies. Empty the box. Get this light out of the way. Alright, we got a giant empty box. And a binder clip. Always need binder clips. Oop, low battery for you guys. That's just a 20-watt LED floodlight, work light, clamp light. Alright, put the binder clip over there. Now what are we doing? We got this corner back. Alright. And this brown stuff does not belong here. I don't know where it belongs, but not here. Eating up a big chunk of shelf space. This needs to go to Switzerland somehow. Yeah, I can put it up here. It's out of the way. Okay, we got that space back to do something with. Go back there. What else we got? We're gonna move this cart somewhere. Let's wash some clothes. On the floor here. Dust. A dead bug or something. You know what that means? More vacuuming. Ton of space. This is dusty. Let's plane some wood. This is a dust catcher. Where we put the dust catcher at? A giant homemade hand plane, probably 100 years old. I don't know where I could put this. I don't want to put it there. Put it there for a place now. Out of the way. Bookends. need to sell this stuff. Get some collectible plates. Got a whole bunch of these. They're nice decorations. Art Deco, sort of. La Merveilleuse. House of Erte. Limited edition. Oh yes, the Franklin Mint. A fine organization. But those are cute. If you had some nice stuff you want to decorate, I got a bunch of them. Those need to get going. What's that? More dust. More dirt. Alright. What could go where? Okay, this goes away. Got room for more stuff. Okay, the speakers and the audio gear. Will those fit on a shelf? I wonder. 13. I have to raise the shelf. That's an idea. 25. Well, those could fit on the bottom shelves. Actually, not a bad idea. We have to raise the shelves though. Can I raise them? Yes, I can. I don't know what to do with these things. I got so much audio gear here. I don't know what to do with it anymore. More speakers here. Howard subwoofer. Let's see here. I don't know where to put this stuff. I don't know. I never really finished figuring stuff out up here. That's pretty heavy. I can't move that. Let's put the bathroom scale back in the bathroom. That doesn't work there. Probably need to put these over here. Oh, these are heavy. Ugh. I think they're still good. I don't remember. I think they're still good. Oh. Whoops, what fell? Oh, look at that nasty. Where did that come from? Dried out foam. That's the trouble with old speakers. They fall apart. They fall apart. Look all over the floor. Alright, let's see if I can scoot this back out of the way. There's some pounds of audio gear. Oh, that's heavy. Really heavy. What is all the beeping about? Man, oh man, what is with people? Impatient. It's about where it was before. It's back in the old ruts in the carpet. Yay. Alright. I got the room kind of back. Look at that. Let's see here. Where's that thing? Where's that thing? Look at that. We got TV. I just need remote control for the lights, so I don't have to get up.
Steve Kerr, of course, played his college basketball in Arizona.
He's a Native American drug dealer from Denver who's been dealing coke around here for 30 years. So now White Bull, sure.
$500 used cars under $299, $1,000 under $399. What's the use
car happiness guarantee. 3 years of oil changes and the best used car lifetime powertrain warranty free. Take delivery with 0 down. Just sign and drive.
Just 0 down, sign and drive.
Jay, see you tomorrow, cuz. You bet, bro. Peace out. 3 days at 6 starts right now.
Well, at least I got the floor back because this thing was out here in the middle for months.
We begin with breaking news today. Within the past hour, we learned that Ohio Senate President Rob McCauley will be the running mate of Rick Ramaswamy in his bid for governor.
Ramaswamy is expected to introduce McCauley as his pick for lieutenant governor tomorrow at an event right here in...
Anyway, all right, I'm going to hang up. Figure out what I'm going to do next. I had hoped to get somewhere by 6, but my friend hasn't shown up to pick me up. All right, I'm going to check on the news here. Don't forget, check your smoke alarms. And who's the cuck that's going to be running for lieutenant governor on the Republican ticket? Vivek Ramaswamy. Just a used car salesman in a slightly better suit. Snake oil. Grifter 101. Scam artist. All right. Ciao, folks.